to Uncle Tyler's video blog. Yay! I'm so excited. I am here doing my first video blog ever, thanks to the help of wonderful Tracy. He is working the behind the scenes, making this possible for me. So shout out to Tracy for doing that. I just wanted to share my experience of this summer and this year. It has been a wonderful, wonderful year for me so far. I came out here to Foster Club in February and was able to work with Session A, and they were an amazing group of all-stars. I worked with Steve on the selection process, and it was such an honor to be able to work with him, to gain his knowledge and information that he was able to provide me through the process, and just the support he provided was extremely helpful. So shout out to Steve for helping me through the process and being patient, because I'm not the most IT friendly guy. But it was an amazing process. We, were able to conduct all the interviews, talk to all these amazing candidates, and we broke it down to select the candidates and all-stars we selected this year. Very tough decision. There's so many great people out there, but I think the group that we have is an extraordinary group. Session A really rocked it out. They were a lively bunch, to say the least. They definitely kept it interesting and kept it fun. I definitely miss Session A. Saying goodbye to them when I went home was very difficult to do. It was actually pretty amazing. A group of them got up at 4:30 in the morning to drive me to the airport and see me off, which was just breathtaking. It was amazing. I was speechless. I didn't know what to do. They also planned this special goodbye for me, and I came into the room and they were all standing there with balloons everywhere. It was amazing. So I definitely want to give a shout out to Session A. They were excellent, great to work with. I'm so happy to be able to have the experience to meet everyone and to gain the knowledge that they are able to provide. I went home for a little while, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering what happened when I went home. I continued my work. I did 3 foster care camps when I was back in Nebraska. I did 2 foster sibling camps, which were wonderful. We had a group of foster siblings come out, and most of these siblings haven't seen each other at all, except during this one time a year. And we took them on so many different events. We took them on high wires, rock climbing. We did tubing down the river. It was just so amazing. Such great atmosphere for the youth. And, they were just able to have fun and be themselves. And I also did a wonderful leadership retreat with some great young leaders in Nebraska. I was able to work with them and gain knowledge from them, and see the great leadership that we have in the alumni system in Nebraska. There are outstanding leaders there, and they're working to make a better system. Then I got this wonderful phone call from Celeste to be able to have an opportunity to come back out here to good old wonderful Seaside with all its rain and clouds to work with Session BAM. And as soon as she called me, I was packed up within minutes and ready to come out. It was funny. She called me on a Monday. I flew out on a Wednesday. So I had a day in between to pack up, get ready. And I was on my way back here to Seaside, not knowing what to expect from Session BAM. I have had some feedback on them, but to be able to meet them in person is totally different. They are a special group of young leaders and all-stars too. Their personality is definitely we definitely have difference in personalities in session BAM and session A. So it was really exciting to be able to come out here and work with session BAM. I was able to go to the Spire conference, which was at Western Oregon University, with a group of all-stars. There were 7 all-stars that I took down there, and we drove the Big Blue Monster for a 3-hour drive, which was definitely interesting. Luckily, it only broke down once on us. Nothing too severe. So we had a great time at Western Oregon University, met some great people here in Oregon, was able to work with some great youth there, and we put on a successful conference. The All-Stars did what they do best, and they rocked it out. They went in there, they did their presentations, the youth engagement was just perfect, and they really took over the conference and made it a successful conference. Then I came back, and the next night I was able to pick up 2 all-stars from the airport, and the van broke down, and we had a near-death experience. We were turning left, and it shut off, and the van just kept rolling, almost right into a light pole. Luckily, I had to call the strength of Hercules to turn the van. And, we were really scared because oncoming traffic was coming towards us. Luckily, we avoided any accidents or whatnot, but we definitely took the Big Blue Monster to the doctor, and he's still at the doctor now trying to figure out what's wrong with him. So hopefully we can figure out what's wrong, because we want the safety of the All-Stars taken care of, because they are so important to the world. And I am actually leaving tomorrow to go back home. I'm sad. I dropped off a group of all-stars to go to Arkansas yesterday. Woke up at 4:30 in the morning to drive them, and it was a tough drive. They were emotional. They had some tears that were shed, and I'm definitely gonna miss this group. I've grown attached to both groups, and just to be able to work with the talent, the leadership, the great personalities that we have here is definitely an experience that I'll never forget. And I hope that I can continue to see their growth and success throughout the years, and see their representation of Foster Club excel beyond standards and beyond expectations, and really go out there to advocate and change for the system. I am going to miss, both Session A and Session B, but I do know that I will see each one of them again in our future endeavors in being advocates for the foster care system. So this has been a great catch-up, and I'm enjoying this first video blog. I definitely am going to have to look into doing some from home, but for now, this has been Uncle Tyler signing out from Foster Club.